Hi guys, Robbie46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 18 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue our final season in career mode aboard the Red Bull KTM. It's been a decent start to the season so far. We're going to go on to the next couple of races. First one is going to be at Le Mans. So, looking good for Le Mans at the moment. We are on pole position. And yeah, the KTM's feeling alright around here. Okay, let's see what we can do. Nice and dry. We're 0.4 quicker than anyone else. Sorry Steve, gonna have to cut you off there. Let's get ready for this. Come on, okay, the lights were on for a very long time there, but we're eventually away. Good start on the KTM. So one of the strong points of the KTM is it does get off the line pretty well. Not as well as the Honda got off the line, but a lot better than the Aprilia. We are in the lead. So far so good. 9 laps to do around here. And we're going to start going downhill. Through this long right. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if our tyres stay with us. Bit wide. It's fine. We can get a good drive out though. Spinning up the rear a little bit. Now this is where they're going to lunge or try and brake a little bit later than normal. And we got it stopped and we got it turned in. And no one forced it up the inside. So that is a good thing. Usually when they're pretty close they'll have a big lunge into there. And yeah, usually if one of them pushes you wide, the rest of the pack comes through. Then you end up like outside the top 10, which is a pain in the ass and very frustrating. But we got through there nice and safe. And we're going to finish the first lap still in the lead. Last couple of corners as well is a strong point for the AI. So, oh fuck, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to be doing that, but we've got a bit of a lead. Let's see if we can maintain that. Because if we can, it will be a pretty easy win for us. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens into the chicane. Under the Dunlop Bridge. Through this right-hander again. That was a better line through there. Good exit, apart from spinning up on the curb. It's a better line through this corner as well. Much better. Again, span up the rear on the exit though. Don't want to do that too often, otherwise we will end up destroying our rear tyre. And that may cause problems in the final few laps. Okay, well, whilst we've got a bit of breathing space, let's talk about Sepang, MotoGP. They were there this weekend, and yeah, it was looking like it was going to be a pretty decent race. Lorenzo, he did try to well, he started FP1 and then decided that he's still not quite fit enough to ride a MotoGP bike. So he decided to step down from the Ducati for the weekend again. Unfortunately, because they'd already started free practice sessions and that, they couldn't give Bautista Lorenzo's bike again. Which is a bit of a shame, because Bautista's done a fantastic job in Phillip Island aboard Lorenzo's Ducati. So, yeah, that meant that Bautista missed out on being on the factory Ducati again. So they brought in Michele Pirro. And he was the stand-in rider for Sepang. And yeah, start the race, it was Rossi who got a flying start. Marquez was initially on pole position, but he got a penalty of 6 grid positions because he held up Iannone. Oh wow, okay, Vinales is through. Yeah, so Marquez had to start down in 7th place. Rossi got the whole shot and looked really strong. He was putting in some really consistent laps and like really consistent, probably the most consistent laps we've seen Rossi do in quite a long time. all within a tenth of a second of each other. But unfortunately, near the end of the race, Marquez, he got past Zarco, and he just started taking a little bit of time out of Rossi, lap by lap, taking about a tenth of a second, then a couple of tenths, and the gap was coming down. It was just over half a second, and I think it was 4 laps to go, going into the first corner, off the throttle, the rear came round on Rossi's Yamaha, and down he went out of the lead, and he ended up finishing in 18th place. So yeah, not the result we were hoping for, but you know, it goes to show that those guys, they've been moaning about the rear grip issues with the rear tyre, with it spinning up and not getting as good grip from the rear, and it happened in the race as well. So like I said, he was just off the throttle through turn 1, and just about to get back on the throttle again, and the rear just spun out and down he went. So yeah, Rossi crashed out the lead. Marquez went on to win. Then you had Alex Rins, who managed to battle in front of Zarco, got ahead of Zarco and got second place, and Zarco ended up in third. So that was the podium. Rossi did eventually finish down in 18th place, but it was good to see him being really consistent. I know Lorenzo on Twitter did say that he was really impressed with the consistency of Rossi's laps, because we haven't seen Rossi's laps being that consistent for a very long time. So yeah, there's still life in the old dog yet. It's just a shame it didn't finish in a good way. So we've got one more race to go for MotoGP, and that is going to be at the horrible circuit of Valencia. And then that is it for this year. MotoGP will be done and dusted, and we'll have the long winter period of nothing on TV at all, apart from the usual shite. And we have to wait until next year until we get MotoGP and the other bike racing back on as well. Superbikes, British Superbikes, World Superbikes. But obviously after the Valencia race, they will have the first 2019 test, where well, the guys that have been allowed to go to their new teams will be on their new bikes testing them out. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Be interesting to see how the Petronas factory Yamahas go as well, because yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Morbidelli on a Yamaha. Yeah, Moto2 title got wrapped up there. It was obviously it was Bagnaia who had a decent lead over Oliveira, and Oliveira tried everything he could, but in the end it was Luca Marini who took the win, and Oliveira finished second and Bagnaia third. So that was enough for Bagnaia to lift the title. So Bagnaia is the Moto2 World Champion 2018. He moves up to Pramac Ducati next year in MotoGP. And in Moto3, Jorge Martin managed to wrap up the Moto3 title. He went on to take a good win, and he needed Bezzecchi to finish 5th or lower to take the championship. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. Bezzecchi finished outside the top 5. And Jorge Martin took the title. So all 3 championships are all wrapped up now. So they're all going to go to Valencia, basically to race for pride. And it will be good to see. You won't have to worry about seeing people being quite tentative and not willing to take risks because they're worried about the championship. That's all done and dusted. And yeah, final race of the season is approaching in 2 weekends' time. And then, yeah, like I said, we are going to be done for MotoGP for this season. Obviously, World Superbikes has been wrapped up as well. British Superbikes finished a little while ago. So, yeah, that's it. I hate this part of the year when it all finishes. But it's just gone so quick this year. It's been crazy. But, yeah, looking forward to next year. There's a lot of changes going on in MotoGP paddock. So, yeah, going to be interesting. So we are on lap 7 and 9 now. We're still in the lead. We've had Vinales try and show us a will every now and again. He has come past. We managed to get back past him. And he's still just behind me, but we've just got a little gap at the moment. My rear tyre is definitely starting to go off, so is my front. Yeah, the rear is really starting to spin up. I'm actually starting to struggle coming out of corners now. Corner exit is definitely suffering at the moment. Spinning up that rear, that is not good. Vinales is right on me. Is he going to have a lunge into the garage there? Not this lap. Oh, he's gone a bit wide, so that's fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold him off. That Yamaha may just have a little bit better traction in it. Well, it will, because the tyre wear does not affect the AI. So his tyres are going to be absolutely fine. But yeah, it's one of those races where it's literally just one of them that's able to come with me. The rest of them are quite far behind. So I think the worst we're going to finish is second. But I'm hoping we can get the win. That ideally is what I want to do. Okay. Lap 8. 2 laps to go. Penultimate lap time. Vinales. I can hear him. I can hear that Yamaha. Through turn 1. Into the chicane. Oh, gone in a bit too hot. Vinales is through. So that mistake has allowed Maverick Vinales to come back through. That is not good. I don't think I've got the tyre life to be able to do anything about him. I will try. But I just cannot get the grip out of corners. I could turn traction control up. But I'm going to try and do it without. Yeah, really struggling coming out of corners. This is where he's going to probably gain a bit of time coming out of this one. I would imagine anyway. If we can close in on the flip-flop coming up, then we may have a good run into the last few corners. Okay, can we close up enough? We have. Not quite got the exit speed though. Shove up the inside on the brakes and we are back through into the lead. That is where we're going to be able to do it. But the only problem is, if he's close on the final lap, is he going to have a look underneath? Yes, he is. And he's pushed me wide. So that's what I'm going to worry about on the last lap. We need to try and get it done between, well, now and then basically, and try and pull out a little gap so that he doesn't have a lunge into the final corner. Can I get him through the first quick? No. Not close enough to get him on the brakes. Didn't want to go in too hot either. He went in a bit too hot there. Can we get a better exit? No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up the inside, up the inside. He's wide. We've got the line. We are through. Back into the lead. This is the final lap. Oh, he's there. He's going to come through. He is through. Oh, I can't get the power down. The rear is squirming. He's going to be later on the brakes anyway. That's fine. I don't want to go too stupid into that. Can't quite get the drive out, but we're closer this time than what we were last lap. Right, we need a good drive out of this S. Oh, I didn't change direction quick enough. We're not close enough to outbrake him either. Try and go around the outside, puts up the inside for the left. Not quite close enough. I'm not going to be able to do anything in the final corner either. He's usually later on the brakes. Yeah, I think that's it. We're done. Oh, spinning up the rear. But no, second place. Could not do anything there. But that's fine. I'll take a second. Wonder what that's done to the championship.
While the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans on their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking
behind.
of today's race.
It was Marquez. 11th. Don't know what happened to him. Lorenzo was 12th. Okay. So there we go. 20-point lead over Vinales now. That's pretty healthy. That's fine. Not quite a whole race win's worth, but getting there. Okay. So that's Le Mans done. We go to Mugello next.
Finally, the moment has come for the riders who put their talent on show to celebrate. With such an exciting race, these three guys deserve the applause of everyone under the podium.
Alright. Bike development. Let's do some framework. That's all we're going to be able to do. Okay. So, next race, Mugello. Let's see how we go.
Now to the starting grid. With a MotoGP
It hasn't been the easiest to qualify. It took me quite a few attempts to put in a decent lap, and only then we managed to get second place. It was pretty close though. 7/100ths of a second between myself and DEgITx. Okay, come on, KTM, give me a good start because we're going to lose quite a few places, I think, with lack of top speed. That was a crap start. A bit slow off the line. Still standing third. DEgITx got a blinding start again. That Ducati gets off the line so well. Up the inside of Marquez. And we are on the back of DEgITx again. Marquez trying to come through on the inside, but not allowing him to. He's trying to go around the outside. That's not going to work. I'm spinning up my rear already. I haven't got very good grip here at Mugello. Marquez trying to come through on the inside for the left. Not today, sunshine. Come on. Yeah, the KTM hasn't been feeling that great around here. Marquez is coming through. Oh, that was a big hit. He stayed on. That's fine. We're back through. All this fighting is letting DEgITx just edge away a little bit. We've gone wide. Gone too wide. He's going to come back through. There he is. Oh, there's Lorenzo trying to come through as well. Oh, wheeling all over the place. Lorenzo's through. We are back down to 4th place. Yeah, this KTM's starting to feel a bit horrible. It's not behaving itself here. So we could end up losing a shed load of points. I need to try and settle myself down. Miller's just forced me wide. That's 2 come through. Miller and Rins. We're back down to 6th place. This is not going well. Oh, Rins right in the way. We're wide. We followed Marquez off track there. And we're back through on Marquez up to 3rd. Gone wide. Marquez is going to come back through. Not quite, but he'll probably have a quicker bike down the straight. Well, he should do anyway. He's got Rins right behind him. Here comes the Honda. There it goes. Back down to 4th. We'll get him on the brakes though. 2 Ducatis out front. DEgITx leading. Lorenzo in 2nd. Can I catch back up to it? Probably not. I think I'm going to struggle to hang on to 3rd place here. This KTM just feels all over the place at the moment. That is Rins behind me. So Rins is through on Marquez. Rins is up to 4th. Marquez 5th. I'm assuming he's still in 5th. We're fine through Casanova. Savelli that time, although it went on the grass there. Don't want to be doing that. Come on. Just get it sorted. At least we got Catalunya after this, which is usually a good race. Usually a nice, strong race for me. Come on, get away. Get away. Just need to try and get this lap under my belt, and then we would have done a lap without anyone interfering. So that's definitely what's held us back as well. And then, yeah, just the bike going all over the place, wheeling, and yeah, not good. Not getting the best of exits through that S's either, so I'm going to have to try a little bit of a different tactic, maybe going a bit slower next time, try to get the exit out. But we're definitely going to lose time to the Ducatis down this straight. They're almost side by side. Lorenzo looking for a way through on DEgITx. Is he through? I think he's through. But DEgITx is going to be on the inside. No, Lorenzo's got it. So Lorenzo into the lead. I think I'm actually bridging this gap. I am slowly bridging the gap to them. We've pulled away from Rins. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely closing on them. Just got to watch out. DeVizioso was wide there. Casanova and Savelli. We've got Arrabbiata 1 and 2. We are almost on DeVizioso. I'm actually surprised at myself here. I was not expecting to... Oh, wide again. Bike just not behaving itself. Right, I'm going to try a better tactic through the S's this time. I'm going to go in slow and try and get the launch out because we're definitely losing time there. And I know that is a place where the AI are pretty slack coming out. So if we can get a good run out, we should make up some good time. Here we go. Yeah, that's what we needed to do. That is exactly what we needed to do. Back into second place. Now, oh shit, gone too wide. Dovizioso is going to come through. Can we cut back and get a better exit? We can, but that Ducati is going to be bloody quick down the straight. Lorenzo has a good lead. Here comes the Ducati. Trying to outbrake him. Switch to the inside on the brakes. We are through, back up to second place. Have we got it stopped? Just about. Now then, can we do anything about Lorenzo? We've dispatched one factory Ducati. Can we dispatch the other? Can we get on the back of him? That's what we need to do to begin with. Try and close him down. Lap 4 of 8 at the moment. Right, I'm going to just try and smooth it out. See if we can get close to Jorge. Yeah, I think that gap's come down a little bit. We've definitely pulled away from Dovizioso. We need to get a good run through the S's again because we made up loads of time on Dovizioso last time. So let's see if we can do the same again with Lorenzo. Dovizioso's closed back in a little bit. Right, what can we do? Into the hairpin. That was a good line through there. Okay, it's all about the exit, so slow in. Fast out. We've made up a bit of time. We have made up a bit of time, but he's going to pull away down the straight. And we're going to have to try and do it all on the brakes again. He's closer than what he was last lap coming down here, so on to lap 5 we go. Hard on the brakes, down into turn 1. Closing that gap to Lorenzo. That is definitely coming down. But not as quick as I'd like at the moment. Really having to try here now. KTM has settled down a little bit. I'm just a bit concerned about that rear tyre. Well, that was good. That was good. We're almost with him. We are almost with the leader. Good line through here. Yes, we're almost on him. We have caught Lorenzo. We are on the back of him. We're a bit wide. Okay, I didn't think I was going to be able to bridge that gap. Come on. We are closer than what we were last time. This is looking good. We need to come out the S's in a good run. Get a good run out, and then we'll be able to get past him. Don't mess up your entry or exit. Messed up my entry. Exit wasn't too bad. Exit was not too bad. Can we get him on the brakes? Through on the inside. We're going to go wide. We were momentarily in the lead, but gone way too wide. Bit too ambitious there, but he now knows we're here. The KTM has come to play. Okay, on the brakes. I didn't think I was going to get it stopped in time then. Okay, wow, this is looking good. We can almost bide our time a little bit. Maybe not. We're not quite getting the acceleration at corners. Okay, through Casanova and Cervelli. We need a good run out of here and try and put us up the hill. There we go. Oh, fuck, no. Rear. Oh. Can't believe I just done that. It was going so well. Bollocks. That's not good. Shit.
Before going to the podium,
Hey, how the hell did Marquez win that? Lorenzo ended up down in third.
race results.
Well, that's bullshit. Wow, okay. I didn't even know what position Marquez was when I crashed out, but he wasn't in the top 3. Wow. Okay, game. Right, well, the gap's down to 7 points. 7 points as we go to Catalonia. Wow, we've dropped down to 3rd now. Not good. Not the finish I wanted. Okay. We haven't even got enough development points to do anything, so straight to the standings. Red Bull Rookies Cup. Philippe Salax leading that. Ken Chu 2nd. Dennis Chu 3rd. Yamanaka in 4th. Yuki Kuni in 5th. Moto 3. Bezecchi is leading Martin by 10 points now. Bastianini in 3rd. Aaron Canet 4th. Digi Antonio 5th. Moto 2. Alex Marquez is leading that. He's won every race still. Oliveira 2nd. Bagnaia 3rd. MotoGP, I'm leading by 7 points from Vinales, Marquez 3rd, Dovi 4th and Rossi in 5th place. Not a good day at the office. I mean, we got 2nd place, but then we got a DNF. I don't know what that says, Moto 2. Thank you for the person that pointed that out. It says Moto 2 by the little picture of the KTM on the constructors page. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!